What's up, YouTube? It's Dan from Dark Previews, and I'm back again, and I'm still thick as a dog. But flu game Dan delivered. Got the sweep yesterday, 9.79 units. Absolutely amazing and went according to plan. If you're interested, stick around at the end. I'll do a recap on all the bets that you may have missed. But let's jump straight into what I've got planned for you today. Our very first player that we like is Derek White from the Boston Celtics, over 3.5 rebounds. Plus money here for my lookalike, Derek White. He's looking to collect some boards, I hope. So you can get this over $2. It's part of the reason why I've jumped on it already. On the season, though, check these numbers out. Let me remove this Derek White banner so you can see what's going on here. So you can see that on the season, he's hit this 14 to 21 games, which is a 67% hit rate. He's hit this at 80% in his last 10 games. So the only two he's gone under is against Chicago and New York, where he finished on 3. Apart from that, he's been hitting quite consistently. The Orlando Magic, they are a great rebounding team. They give up the third least rebounds this season. Although on the road, they're actually mid-tier. They have a rebound rate of 49%, which is quite average, really. You want to have 51% and above if you're a good rebounding team. Derek White, his rebound record against Orlando is decent too. He's covered in 5 of his last 6, 4 and 5 in the 2 games they've already played so far this season, on his way to averaging 4.5 rebounds per game. Look, very simple pick, to be honest. It's based on form and form alone. I would have expected the odds for this to be much lower, so I'm snapping this up while it's plus money. So Derek White, that's our first man that we're taking. I did have a lean on Jason Tatum, under 9.5 rebounds, but the odds for that are pretty low at the moment. I think that line will move to 8.5, and then I might touch it then. But just a lean for now. My next pick, though, we're taking Jonas Valanciunas, over 26.5 points and rebounds, up against the San Antonio Spurs. So Jonas, he's only covered this line of 10 to 26 games this season. That's only a 38% hit rate, which is quite shit. But his form as of late has been pretty awesome, and his form against the Spurs is undeniable. In his last 5 games, he's covered in 4, averaging 28.8 points and rebounds. He has had 2 easy matchups, though, against Washington and Charlotte. He pulled in 34 and 42 points and rebounds. So pretty poor teams, you'd expect a strong performance. Well, the Spurs aren't much better. They allow the 3rd most points and the 4th most rebounds to centers so far this season. Against quality bigs, they've conceded 47 AD, 37 to Vucevic, 36 to this man Jonas, and 50 to Jokic. So bigs have been absolutely feasting on the Spurs consistently. And based on how Jonas has played against them in the past, I like his chances to do it too. So just let me pop this up on the screen real quick and you can see it for yourself. These are his last 10 games against the Spurs. 24 and 12, 19 and 15, 16 and 10 was the only one he went under. 21 and 11, 22 and 10. I'm sure you guys can read it, but Jonas absolutely eats the Spurs. Spurs look a little bit different this year with Wemby in the lineup, but at the same time, bigs have just been eating against them anyway. Oh, God. Put a comment in the comment section. Flu game. That flu game's happening for the 3rd day in a row. Let's go. Pray for my better health. I also got a value play on this game, though. Well, on this player. So I do like Jonas, over 14.5 points, over 12 rebounds, and over 2.5 assists. You can see in the visual I just showed you, he's been smashing those points and rebounds with ease, especially against the Spurs. His assists, he hasn't hit very well consistently in the past, but this year he's seen a big lift in his assist numbers. Like last year, he hit this 2.5 assist line at like 28%. So far this year, he's almost at 45%. So his assist numbers are definitely up. So liking the value in this one. Taking Jonas over in points, rebounds, and assists. $5 faulty. Now on to our last play. We got another big man. I'm taking Yousef Nurkic, over 26.5 points and rebounds. So the very same line as my man Valanciunas. So pretty much if I see Washington play, my eyes directly go for the big man who gets the joy of seeing them. And in this game, it's Yousef Nurkic. I ran this same play on Miles Turner on just the other day, and that absolutely flopped. but their big man off the bench absolutely beasted, 13 rebounds off the bench. So, look, I'm willing to run it back for the same reasons here with Nurkic, who's been killing it lately. He's covered this line in 9 of only 25 games this year, averaging 22.5 points and rebounds. But over his last 10, it's up to 26.3, right where this line has been set. He does have a favorable matchup. It's the easiest matchup he's had in the last 10 games for sure. The Wizards allow the most points and rebounds to centers by a long margin. Take a look at this. This is how centers have performed against them more recently. Let me remove this Nurkic banner. So, as you can see, Mo Wagner killed it. Embiid, Day'Ron Sharpe off the bench killed it. Claxton killed it. Embiid beasted. This Jonas, the man I was just talking about, had a strong game. And then my man, Miles Turner, the fucking loser, only had 10. But if we put Miles Turner aside, that's the reason why I'm taking this bet today. Yousef Nurkic has been playing really well, and he has a great matchup here. But look, those are the only picks I have for you now. So there's 3 picks, there's 1 value play. If you are interested in seeing what else I get on, you can jump into the Discord completely free. If not, just sub to the channel and you can see more of this stuff on YouTube. Quick recap on the day that was. What a day it was. Well, firstly, we took Dame Lillard over 25.5 points. I laddered this up to 35 actually. So the 30 cashed, the 35 didn't in a blowout, but strong performance from Dame as expected. We had Joel Embiid over points and rebounds, and that cashed in. We had Kobe White over 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That was a bit of a sweat, but luckily he scored like 20 points in the fourth quarter, so that's always helpful. Then we had our value play, Embiid, 35 points, 12 boards, and under 6 assists. That cashed with ease, according to the script. I did share a lean, so this isn't counted against the record, but I like Trae Young over 30.5 points and under 10.5 assists. That cashed as well. I think the odds for that was only $3.20, but that pick doesn't count to the daily performance. So, look, either way, great day, 9.79 units profit, taking our season total to 51.7 units profit on these YouTube videos alone. Props were hitting at 57%, 14 units, and value plays 24% hit rate, but we're up 42 units thanks to the value that's included in them. But look, that's all I got for you now, lads. Obviously, I'm still sick. Might get some pancakes and have some rest. But I appreciate y'all if you made it this far. Like the video if you did. Sub to the channel because your boy's getting busy. Drop a comment section. Show us some love. And we'll see you in the next one. Best of luck and gamble responsibly if you want.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to your line from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice and the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.